If you have your house listed here in the Morristown area and it's not selling, I'm going to give you some potential reasons that your home may not be selling in today's market. First of all, you need to sit down with your agent and review the current market data. Is your home overpriced? Has the overall activity in the area slowed down? Those are things you need to know before you can decide, is your home overpriced? What adjustments do we need to make? Number two is you need to be looking at buyer feedback. If your agent's not asking for buyer feedback, they need to be. Now, not all agents are going to give you feedback, but when you can get feedback from potential buyers, they're going to let you know what things prevented them from wanting to make an offer on that house. So sometimes it's exterior maintenance. Sometimes it's going to be things that they know before they go to look at the house, but they want to go look at it anyway. That's probably the most annoying because it's not helpful to you. I've had people say, well, they didn't like the location. Well, they can't move the location of the house. They just felt like it was too small. Well, you knew it was a 1,200 square foot house before you went. It's things like that. Or there was no garage. Well, you knew there was no garage before you went and looked at the house. So sometimes buyer feedback is not going to be helpful, but sometimes you're able to get feedback not just from the buyer, but the other agent as well, that lets you see things through a buyer's eyes that maybe you could improve to help get your home sold. Again, you may need to reevaluate your pricing. Like I said before, if you've been on the market for 30 days or more in the market that we're in right now, you're probably overpriced if you're not getting any kind of offer. So reevaluate your pricing, make sure that it's in line with where you need to be. Your agent may need to enhance the marketing on that house. What are they doing besides putting it in the MLS? Did they use professional photos? If not, maybe you need to get a professional photographer out there. What is the verbiage or the description of the home? Is it appealing? Does it attract buyers? Look at all those types of things. Maybe if you do a price reduction, you need to do a social media campaign talking about new reduced price. So check out the marketing on the home. Make sure it looks and sounds the way you want it to. You might need to consider home staging. If people talk about, well, we just didn't feel like the flow of the home worked well, too much clutter, too much furniture was too big for the space, then you might need to talk to a home stager. Get them to come in and help you figure out how to reposition things in your home to make the house look better. You may need to address condition issues. Do you have things going on that cause buyers to hesitate? Is there moisture in the basement? Do you have black spots on the ceiling of your bathroom? I know a lot of times people will have roof issues and they will put a new roof on, but for whatever reason, they never fix the ceiling underneath. And so buyers come in and see that and it scares them off because nobody wants to buy a house where there's a roof leak or there's a moisture issue or anything like that. Look at the condition of your home. Sometimes you could just adjust the price and that will take care of the condition. But if you're wanting the premium price for your house, you're going to have to address some of those concerns for the buyer. You may need to expand your target audience. So when you're talking to your agent and you're listing your house, the agent ought to be able to tell you who the buyer of your home is going to be. No, they're not going to know the name. They don't have a crystal ball, but they should be able to give you a general idea of the demographics of that buyer. Is it going to be a local buyer? Is it going to be somebody from out of town? Or does your home actually appeal to both sets of people? Is it a family style home? Is it a home for someone who is maybe looking to downsize and retiring? Your agent needs to be able to tell you those types of things. So if you're marketing towards that one particular target audience and it's not attracting the right buyer, maybe they were off. Maybe you need to find a new target audience that you're trying to appeal to based on the features and the benefits of your home. The last thing I would say is that you and your agent need to be on the same page and y'all need to work together. Make sure that you're following up with your agent. If you're not getting showings, if you're not getting offers, talk to the agent, find out what they think the problem is. Sometimes it is the market. Sometimes the market just takes its fluctuation and people have started back to school. So buyer activity is down a little bit just because of that. People are trying to get settled into the routine of getting back into the swing of school. Sometimes it's a seasonal thing, like people who are trying to sell lake properties. Listing your home in the dead of winter may not be the best time to try and sell a lake house because the lakes are going to be down. It's not going to look beautiful in the photos. So talk to your agent. Make sure you've picked the right agent to work with, someone that you can trust, someone who has experience, and someone who can guide you through this process to get your home sold. If you need a good agent, feel free to give me a call, or you can send me a DM, 423-748-8811.